Welcome everyone, Bryan Lebo here, and we have a special tour for you today. Now, if you love Blue Heron the way I love Blue Heron, you're gonna go wild for this property. This is a very unique property. So this Sanctum model is located in the Oasi development, which is one of Blue Heron's Nexus communities. This is half sold already, but this house is 6,500 square feet behind me. And then behind you is a 479 square foot casita that we're gonna see later. So again, if you like modern architecture, you're gonna absolutely go crazy for this house. So stay tuned, let's get that intro started. Let's have a property tour, shall we? Now, you know I love Blue Heron, and let me tell you, this one will not disappoint you. So come on in, let's come through this slider and check out the kitchen, since this is what we normally do. Now, first off, the flooring throughout the entire main floor is large format 24 by 48 inch porcelain. But let's talk about this kitchen, and first and foremost, let's talk about this island. I absolutely love this island. Now, I've shown you this before, I believe at Prado, but this is the Vegas Modern Island. You're gonna hear that vernacular over and over. Vegas Modern is a trademark of Blue Heron. But this island in particular costs $30,000 as an option. Now, what do you get for $30,000? Good question. Well, the island doubles in size. We have this biophilic fill that segregates the majority of the two parts to the island, and it's gorgeous. You can barely see the seam in the two slabs, and it's completely book matched. Unparalleled quality, and I just love that biophilic tray that they have. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, on the back side of the island, what I absolutely love, and you're gonna get so tired of me saying this, but you're gonna see a lot of the smoked glass mirror throughout this entire property. It's a big Blue Heron design language, and I love how they used it here. On the other side of the island where it waterfalls, you'll notice the pivot return. Just truly and utterly a work of art. And because this is one of the first things you see when you enter the property, I would say this is so well worth the $30,000. You have to get this option. Now, as we come into the rest of the kitchen, you'll notice we have double refrigeration. All the cabinetry is TFL, thermally fused laminate. We've talked about this before. Very high end. This is what Blue Heron does on their highest level. You'll even see this in the $34,000 VM1 home that I filmed earlier. So Sub-Z dual refrigeration here. As we come down, we have double Wolf ovens, as well as the microwave, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous glass. Again, I spoke about this in VM1, the very special glass that Wolf uses, that Blue Heron actually sourced to create an entire surround. If you haven't watched that video, watch it, because so much that came from that $34 million home trickled down into their production line of homes like this. Now, coming over here, we have more of the cabinetry. Another thing we're gonna discuss is the countertops. A few of you guys have commented, so I'm gonna take this moment to clarify. Someone audaciously said that Blue Heron is cutting corners. And a $34 million home, trust me, Blue Heron is not cutting corners. This is part of Blue Heron's design language. So this is more of the natural slab. So rather than have a 3-inch apron that's been fabricated, this is a normal 2 centimeter, just standard slab, very European. This is part of Blue Heron's design language, a little forward thinking, a little bit more modern, not for everyone. but that's how they roll. All right, over here, we have the 48-inch Wolf grill top, and then we have the matching ventilation that's already been sheathed. So again, it's been sheathed in the same cabinetry to match. Coming over here, we have our nice recessed sink for the kitchen. And look, if you guys have been watching me for a while, what do I always say? Under 3 million, over 3 million. If you're over $3 million, I gotta have 2 dishwashers. Sad to say, we only have 1 dishwasher, but wait, there's more. It is an option. I already cleared with them. There is an option to make a secondary dishwasher over here. So technically, we're skirting the rules a little bit, but we'll let it slide for Blue Heron. Now we have the matching backsplash to the countertops. Just a sensational and classy kitchen. Of course, you can choose whatever counter surface you want. I can't even explain to you the length that Blue Heron will go to satisfy their clients. Very, very next level. Now let's come over to this direction. So standard, this would be a door, and this would be just an oversized pantry. The way this is currently configured is your pantry is over here, so it's a little bit smaller, but then you have additional cabinetry here, and this is designed if you're really into entertaining. This is an entertaining home, so if you do have catering, there's a door right here, so if you don't want the servants commingling with your guests, you can have them come around the side and prepare everything back here. So if that's how you roll, you're in good company. All right, coming down this direction, we have the wine closet. It's a very classy, gorgeous wine closet. So there is no temperature regulation here, but it is gorgeous. We do have the Vegas modern smoked glass flanking 4 sides of this closet. Just to give it a little more depth, you have the embedded LED light strips. Fantastic. All right. The last part of the kitchen is over here. We have another area that you can use for entertaining, to put some food out, appetizers. Again, we have smoked glass. I'm sorry, I apologized to you earlier. I'm gonna keep saying this. So we have the gorgeous smoked glass for an accent, and then we have the floating shelves that of course match the cabinetry. Now, over here, this is a 15-foot slider. Majority of the sliders are automated. This one is automated, so just press a button and it'll open and close for you. And then it leaves you to this gorgeous, really nice, informal, entertaining area. You can have entertaining out here when the guests come up. Just a very interesting design where you walk right into the living space. Now coming over here, we have double height ceilings, so it's 20 feet high, just a very great space. We have this absolutely sensational fireplace and surround. The fireplace is optional. It's a 72-inch Da Vinci fireplace, aptly blue right now for Blue Heron, but just a gorgeous media wall. Very lovely. What can I say? All right, try not to get too ahead of me because this is absolutely sensational, but we will get to this part later. This slider, again, is fully automated, so throw that B-roll right now as we walk down this hallway. All right, coming down this hallway, this leads us to the primary suite. So down here, one of the Blue Heron design features is contracting space and then expanding. So this hallway is very intimate. It's only 9-foot ceilings. It compresses the space to allow you to come into a larger space. So here we have more voluminous ceilings. They're 10 feet. So let's start in the sleeping quarters area. So as we come out here, we have a nice modern window. One of the things we're going to discuss is this Vegas modern ceiling. Every Blue Heron home I've shown you, this is their design language. So these singular coves, as they call them, house the HVAC linear air registers and all your recessed lighting and your sprinkler system, since the size of the home requires it. Very much a design feature. You'll notice this throughout the property. Now here we have a simple slider system which leads us outside. So you have perfect ingress and egress to the jacuzzi, super important. And as you'll see later, you can go around the side right to the shower. We have a singular pane of glass here that leads to the main pool. And then of course we have another electronic Da Vinci fireplace, 60 inches. I love this media wall though. We'll see it later, but we have limestone. So it's a stacked limestone for aesthetics. And I love that it doesn't go up all the way to the ceiling, just to give it a sense of relief. And then of course we have some LED illumination to add some depth. Over here, we have a wet bar, so we have refrigeration, sink. Again, what? Smoked glass, gotta have it. But this is something really, really neat. We're gonna see it from a different angle. This is the Vegas Modern Super Bathroom. Is that a surprise? Is that a surprise? But this is the Vegas Modern bathroom here. Again, this started in the Oculus room upstairs at VM1. That was the first place that this was really done that I know of. But what's neat is this is glass, but this is a mirror. It's very optically odd when you walk in because you get a little disoriented not knowing which one is glass and which one is a mirror. I know that sounds kooky, but it actually operates that way. But it gives such a great sense of space. So having said that, let's check out that space. So as we come around this corner, we're going to enter into the bathroom. So to your right, we have the water closet with the toilet. And then let's check this out. So this Vegas Modern bathroom, it's an eye-watering $50,000 option, so I'm sure you're cringing right now. But this tub by itself is $15,000. So hey, for only $35,000 more, you get all the rest. Making some more sense? All right, maybe not, but if you want an exceptional bathroom, and let's be honest, money's made in the kitchen and the primary bath, this is amazing. So $15,000 bathtub, it's gorgeous. This shower is not only beautiful, but incredibly functional. Blue Heron uses a Schluter water system, so it basically encapsulates this entire shower into effectively a tub. So there is absolutely zero chance of any penetration. So if you're ever worried about having any leaks, any mold behind the walls, it's literally impossible with this Schluter tub system. So as we come in here, we have this gorgeous marble accent wall, very similar to what we just saw in the Vegas Modern Island. We have dual shower heads. We have a rainfall shower head. We've got a nice area over here for your toiletries. We have the handheld. And then of course, like we see at any high end, we have the Kohler automated valve system. So just a sensational shower. Now, coming further down this way, this is going to lead us to the closet. But even right here, there's a gap between these two walls with smoked glass, but just a gorgeous accent. At night, this would be incredible. But coming in here, we have a beautiful, beautiful closet. So in this primary, obviously you see this has been done. This was done by California Closets. So this is more of what could be. Blue Heron has an entire design team. So you can actually hire them and they'll do all the interior design. They'll assist you with anything you want. Typically, this is going to come as a bare cavity, so that way you can use your imagination to suit your needs. All right, now there's one other feature that's really, really neat. So if we look over here and we step outside, Blue Heron is huge on what they call biophilic design, which is bringing all the natural elements of the environment inside the property. So there's a symbiotic relationship between the two. So that's why you'll notice the natural slate stone in the island out here. But how neat is this? We have a rainfall shower head over here and we have the valve system. So on a day like today, it's December and it's 60 degrees. Come on. You can take a shower al fresco and have a nice time. All right, stepping back up into this area, let's look at the vanities. So over here, we have the same TFL cabinetry that we had in the kitchen. We have the gorgeous, gorgeous marble countertops with a pivot sink. And again, this is so trippy, but it's so beautiful and elegant. So I can see through into the sleeping quarters, but of course you don't have any noise penetration. And then embedded into this is a mirror. So just such an elegant, I mean, you gotta love Blue Heron design. All right, guys, we have now finished with the entire primary suite. Let's go walk down this hallway. Let's compress some space a little bit, and then let's go see the rest of the property because, ooh, we got some fun stuff. Now, again, here's where we started. Here's the family room. Here's our gorgeous, gorgeous covered patio area that leads to the pool and the fire pit. But let's check this out real quick. So this is the powder bathroom that your guests would be using. Love, love, love. So over here on the right, we have large format tile, beautiful stone. We have our pivot sink. Over here, guess what? That's right, we have smoked glass, smoked mirror. Over here, I love how they did this. So again, we have the pivot sink that leads into another bank of smoked glass with LED lighting. It's ample lighting for you to actually get ready, adjust your makeup, whatever, but it's just so classy and gorgeous. I'm telling you what, I'm gonna be stealing that design element in my personal house. All right, over here we have the laundry room. Now you guys are gonna get tired of this, but guess what? We got smoked glass, guys. So even here, they spent the money to line the entire wall with smoked glass. So the backsplash, the accent wall, however you want to look at it, sensational. It gives a little bit more depth in this small laundry room. We got our washer dryer. And then over here, we have basically a 4-car garage. So it's a split 2 and 2. It's a garage. So I'm not going to show you too much of the inside, but how gorgeous is the outside of those garage doors? Absolutely love it. All right, now that we've finished with the laundry room, let's check out this media room, because this is a pretty unique, cool media room. So coming over this direction, the first thing we need to talk about though is the staircase. This gorgeous floating staircase is an option. So this is a $40,000 option, but at a certain price point, man, I mean, certain things just need to be done. This is truly a talking piece, just a gorgeous design element. You kind of have to put this into the property. I love it. Now, in the media room, above us, you'll notice the Vegas modern ceiling. So those singular coves that we just discussed earlier. Then over here, we have a gorgeous, gorgeous wet bar. So we have the same limestone over here. We have a gorgeous counter surface. We have refrigeration. We have an ice maker. We have a sink. This is clearly an entertaining space. And you have so much bar top space that, I mean, this would be a great, great place to congregate. All right, let's pivot around this way a little bit. As you can see, to denote that this is an entertaining place and it's Vegas, we've got the poker table here. We have our ingress egress through this pocket slider, and this is where you get to the conversation pit. We'll conversate about that later. Coming further down this way, you'll notice we have 2 more pocket sliders. So we have one here, you could literally jump into the pool right now. And then we have another one that leads to the casita, which of course we will see later. Now, coming over in this direction, we have the media wall. We also have surround sound. So you'll notice we have 5.2 surround sound. We even have an embedded in-wall subwoofer system. So if you don't want an unsightly subwoofer box, it'll be built into the wall. I believe Eagle Century does all their automation, their home theater. Great company, great owner. They can do whatever you want, Control 4 system. This whole house is automated, and they're the ones that did it. Now, one of the things we're going to talk about is, again, you can notice that limestone, how it wraps around this entire wall. But let's talk real briefly about this. The whole house has a smooth finish texture to it. Just gives it a really modern and very expensive look. It adds an additional 3 weeks to the construction build out, and it's grade 5 drywall. So definitely very nice, and really sets this home apart from your standard construction. So let's come down this direction. So I think we're gonna hit this one first. So here we have a secondary bedroom. Kind of neat that the primary is down here and you have 2 more bedrooms on the main floor. So basic bedroom, no need to go too much more into it. But even here, ensuite, behind this door here is a cavity for a closet. Like we said, this doesn't come with the closet. It's a cavity. It'll be an option to build that. We have our TFL cabinetry, gorgeous countertop, undermount sink, everything that you're expecting, floating mirror. But I love this 12 by 24 inch tile. Kind of looks like linen, really lovely. Here we have extension of the floor, but here we have a curbless entry. It is curbless, but you do have this little thumb rail for this glass barn shower door, but gorgeous large format tile making the shower surround. Just a sensational bathroom, especially considering it's a secondary suite. But now let's check out the last secondary suite across the hallway. So coming over here, we have another secondary bedroom. So we have 2 windows, plenty of natural light. It's a bedroom. But then this is a really beautiful and slightly different bathroom. So similar, exact same. It's so similar, it's the exact same. Same countertop, same vanity, everything. But here we have a little bit different. Instead of that linen looking tile, here it has much more of a relief, very modern, really neat. And then we have another lovely shower. The exact same barn door for the shower, curbless entry. You get it, gorgeous, gorgeous. And of course we have the cavity for the closet over here to your left. Guys, we have seen the entire first floor. Why don't you meet me upstairs? Let's see what's lurking up there before we go and check out the outside, because I know you guys are trying to resist fast forwarding to the backyard, but meet me upstairs. All right, guys, now we're upstairs in the loft area, but this is a beautiful vantage point. So over here, we're overlooking the family room, just a really, really nice vantage point. Now, clearly we are in the loft area, so use your imagination. You can make this another media room. If you have children, this is a great place to keep all the kid stuff so it's not unsightly. We have the Vegas modern tray ceiling that extends over into the family room. A little more subtle here because the ceiling's been painted darker. Now, before we get to what's really neat, which is the second primary, which doesn't make much sense, let's check out this secondary bedroom. Now, coming in, it's a bedroom. You'll notice upstairs we have luxury vinyl laminate flooring all through the upstairs except for the wet areas, but pretty normal bedroom. All right, you guys love the fact that I'm honest about things. I gotta be honest. I love Blue Heron. This house is sensational. The one trash element is no recessed lighting in this bedroom. I know it's a secondary bedroom, but for 400 bucks to put in some recessed lights, Blue Heron, I see you, I see you. I'm just kidding, the house is great, but give me some recessed lights. Come over here. All right, this seemed a little odd, but the reason why this has two doors is because while this is en suite for this bedroom, if you do have people up here at the loft, they're gonna need a bathroom, so this is accessible to that loft area. So that's why we have two doors leading into this bathroom. So here we have the same TFL cabinetry, counters. We have gorgeous linen tile we've seen, floating mirror. We have another gorgeous, gorgeous shower with that linen. I believe we saw the same thing at Prado. All right, see you over here in a second. Now, over here, this was the staircase that led us into the loft. This is gonna give you a good vantage point of this loft area. And then over here to your right, you're gonna notice this, while the patio cover is standard, this balcony option is an option. So if you're the kind of person that loves to spend a lot of time getting a tan on the balcony, you can do this option. And if you really wanna go further, there's a $60,000 sky deck option on the roof. If you watch the Prado video, I have tons of footage of it there. Maybe I'll show you some B-roll, but cool option if you're into that sort of thing. All right, now this is the second primary, dual master. We're not supposed to say master anymore, so I gotta say secondary primary. So if you wanted this to just be a bedroom, this would be configured much differently. This is showing you the grandiose version. So let's say you have a mother-in-law living with you or an older child and you want two primary suites. This would be the upstairs primary, and this one's sensational. I'll show you the differences in a moment. So over here we have another gorgeous media wall like we saw downstairs. We have a 60-inch Da Vinci electronic fireplace. Over here, we do have the same cabinetry, same countertop, but we do have refrigeration, sink, full wet bar, and of course, smoked glass. We have the Vegas modern tray ceiling. We have surround sound in here. Just a great, great, great secondary primary. So weird saying that. All right. Now over here, we have this shower area. Massive oversized, you can fit 10 people in here. It's a gorgeous oversized shower. I love the way they use the stone through the shower. And one of the beautiful design features, again, what is this, the 12th time I've said smoked glass? But I do love how they divided and segregated this wall and then put in a strip of smoked glass. Just, again, these subtle design elements that add up to a tremendous amount. Now, we are in a little bit of a house of mirrors here, so say hi to Ashley when you see her in the reflection. Over here, we have a makeup counter. This is like the her section. Don't kill me in the comments for using a gender, but this is the her section. We have a makeup counter. We have an above mount sink, gorgeous cabinetry. And then we mimic the exact same idea over here on the his side because it's a little bit smaller. Sensational, sensational. Now over here, we have the water closet. You've seen toilets, not too exciting. Now here's the difference. If more bedrooms is what you need. This turns into a separate bedroom and the bathroom becomes substantially smaller. If you can deal with one less bedroom, that's where you get this massive, massive bathroom. And then this huge cavity. I mean, this is a bedroom. It's a huge, huge room. This cavity becomes your massive closet. All right, since this is so boring, how about I show you something exciting, like the backyard? Follow me. All right, now we're kind of in the backyard. Now we're under the patio cover, which I mentioned earlier is actually a standard option. The balcony is what you pay for, but this is standard. And even if you didn't have the pool coming in here, this is a wonderfully shaded place and great for that ingress egress to that media room. Now, clearly you can see all the waterscaping. Technically, this is all usable, but realistically, this would just be waiting area. We've got 3 displays behind us. We've got a fire pit right here, and this would be just sensational on those gorgeous summer nights to sit out, watch the game, or right now when the weather's 60 degrees. All right, so we've seen this part. Let's go see the rest of the backyard. We're coming back into the media room, which is how we get to the actual backyard. So through the actual pocket door, we have these gorgeous steppers. So we're actually stepping through the pool over here. Now to your left, this is the Baja shelf. So clearly you can see we have 2 chase lounges. There's a hole for an umbrella, but just a great place to kind of chill out, get a tan. I don't need one, but maybe you appreciate that. Now this pool, again, is fully functional. So this is the actual pool. I believe you have 6 feet of depth. Just sensational with an infinity edge. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Before we get to this, we're gonna come down this area a little bit. So as we come down this direction, you're going to notice the oversized jacuzzi that spills into the pool. It's a quattrofinity edge. That's not the term, but no one's ever given me the proper vernacular, so I'm gonna keep calling it a quattrofinity. But we have the quattrofinity jacuzzi, which leads directly into the downstairs primary suite. We've got a gorgeous daybed area set up here. And then around the corner here, you can see that was where the outdoor shower is. So if you did come from the pool and you wanted to go right into your bedroom, you could walk around the side, use the outdoor shower, and then come right into your primary suite. Pretty sweet. Now let's talk about this structure. This casita is awesome. Now, you have 2 options when it comes to this structure. You can choose to just have the casita, which is behind me. That's a $170,000 separate structure. Or for $200,000, you can get this patio cover. For me, if you're spending $170,000 on the casita, it's silly not to get the patio cover because this is awesome. And this vantage point is sensational. This is a wonderful entertaining area. So we've got a fire pit here and we've got a massive outdoor kitchen. And again, for $30,000 to have a covered outdoor kitchen area, huge. Again, guys, this is Vegas. That sun is no joke. So this is wonderful. Here we have refrigeration, we have a sink, we have storage, and then of course we have a gorgeous 36-inch Lynx barbecue. Fantastic. You even have light fixtures, ceiling, surround sound. Now, technically, this door is how you're supposed to enter if the sliders are closed. We're not gonna do that. So we have dual sliders here. So you can see this is a pocket where this one simply retracts. Coming down this direction, we have a full bathroom. It's very much like every other bathroom you've seen so far. But this is a great place. So this could either be like a bar area for entertaining, kind of like the pool shack. This could actually be a full-fledged bedroom if you want, since you do have the bathroom there. And then like we've seen with the other secondary bedrooms, this is a large closet, but right now it's just a cavity. So if this is gonna be your pool house, that's probably your storage unit. So do what you will with it. But guys, look at this view. I mean, this is where we started. This is where we're gonna end. I absolutely love this house. You know I love Blue Heron. But guys, tell me what you think. What is the most special part? Is it this pool that leads into the structure that we can never recreate due to its size? Is it the loft? Is it how you enter the property right into the family room? I always read your comments and I really appreciate the feedback. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Very special thanks to the entire Blue Heron crew. From the top to the bottom, everyone in this organization is top-notch, very sophisticated, very classy, and they genuinely care about people. And that's not something I can say about every company. Again, thank you for watching. Click to subscribe, like the video, share with everyone, and I'll see you next week with another tour. Deuces.